My name is Ola Okaba. I currently work as a project commercial manager for Alstom. I studied chemistry at the University of Southampton, where I completed my MChem degree, and I've been in my current industry, which is the railway, for the last 3 years. I was pushed towards the triple sciences by my biology teacher in year nine, which led me to take A level sort of focused in the sciences with the aim of applying for medicine at university. In the end, I changed my medicine degree to a chemistry degree in my UCAS form. This was after accidentally stumbling into a sort of chemistry talk on an open day at the University of Southampton. I can't recall what the PhD student said to me, but whatever it was he said in his talk led me walking out of that lecture theatre thinking chemistry is for me. And I'd also been to a few sort of previous talks at different universities in preparation for medical school. And after attending those and volunteering at a hospital for just under a year, I just decided that medicine wasn't for me. I learned that being technically capable of doing something differs from thriving at it and inspiring others. In other words, not everyone who is skilled at maths should necessarily be a math teacher. Your craft is more than what you do. And I see it as how you do it while interacting with the sort of world around you, including the humans in it. So that was how I ended up choosing to study chemistry. So after graduating, I did struggle with attaining a graduate level job. I worked in retail for a year, after which I went to India to do some volunteering at a non-profit school. I watched a documentary called Daughters of Destiny on Netflix, which is about a school in India called Shanti Bhavan, just 2 hours south of Bangalore driving. I found it inspiring. I thought it could be a great use of my time. And also, I was hoping to gain some first-hand experience, understanding in the challenges of non-profit work and working with young people, because that is what my passion is, young people and STEM. It was a really wonderful experience. And then when I returned to London, I sort of broadened my search to not just roles, accepting a degree in chemistry, but roles accepting all STEM degrees. And my company at the time, called Bombardier Transportation, they were sort of the first company where I got through the entire application process for and then got a formal offer. I never thought I'd end up working with trains, but hey-ho. During my scheme, I completed a range of placements across the company. These range from working with the engineering team, with the materials team, with the technicians, within commercial, within planning and business improvement. So I really got to work my way around and get an overall view of how things worked. After my graduate scheme, my first substantial role was one within the business improvement function. I did that for about 6 months, and then I got approached by a manager within the commercial function, asking me if I was interested in a role within commercial. I took it. I said yes. I wanted to learn. I wanted to grow and to continue developing my skill set. So my typical day is anything but. No 2 days look the same. The challenges I face follow no rules of nature. But in general, the role of a project commercial manager is to know and manage your contract. Managing the contract means being aware of all obligations and ensuring adequate communication with all stakeholders regarding their obligations. It means amending contracts via variations when required. It means managing any claims related to the contract. It means liaising with legal, with the depots and production staff, with the core project team and with the planners, with essentially anyone who has a hand in delivering the project. In my industry, these projects are either manufacturing and delivering trains to our customers or servicing and maintaining those trains for our customers. And in my current role, I'm involved with the manufacturing and delivering side. If you're a student, look into career paths for any degrees or subjects that you are considering. Talk to people who have studied those topics. Talk to people who work in careers that you're considering going into and find out how they got there. Study something you enjoy, because if you don't enjoy studying it for 3 years, you may not enjoy a fulfilling career in that field at the end of it. Ask questions with a big fat exclamation mark. Ask questions and work on your confidence with asking questions. A lot of people are faking it till they make it, even when you're convinced it's just you. It probably isn't. But of course, be proactive and take charge of your own learning. But remember that asking questions is very much a part of your own learning. Your studies will benefit from you asking what you think is a silly question during term time, as opposed to stressing it and building up more anxiety, shall I say, around exam times. If you're working, your job, your performance, your manager would all really appreciate you saving time that you spend searching for answers that are really challenging to find by seeking advice from someone with experience. It's just sometimes it's work smarter and not harder. If there is someone who can help you and answer the question, ask them. And yes, there is a balance between independent work and seeking assistance, but I'm just saying it's important to ask questions, and the more you do it, the less icky it will feel. I have a mentor. I have a 5-year plan in development. This plan helps me visualize all possible routes for me. So I have personal goals and I have professional goals, and being aware of how my current activities impact them all is teaching me how to more proactively manage sort of my next steps. For now, my main priority are my skills and my relationships. I'm working on building all my skills, technical, interpersonal, soft, and also on extending my network.